Hey there everybody, Success Cyrus here. Welcome back to Civilization 5, and we're still in the middle of this turn. I see here that I could purchase a worker. It's cutting away from my military funds, and I don't like it. But there's a lot of aluminum there, and that could help us a lot. I'd like some guided missiles from some of these cities. I think this is the third that I'm going to set to it. Yeah, that's the third. I don't know how this is going to go up here right now. Something I can do. Just to kind of throw off the offensive. I don't want to spend all my money up a turn, but it's alright. We're in a decent place. We're in a really good place if you think about it. We've kept Coventry down. Toussaint Single is in a bad place. Tabriz, I'm gonna put you there. Of course, you're out of moves. That's fine. I've used all of these. So next turn, we're gonna take Tabriz for sure. That sucks. I wonder if he's gonna take this unit over here and bug one of these cities. I also looked around. There's nowhere where he's attacking that I'm not aware of, which is really nice. I think we're doing everything we can right now, and it's next turn, so I'm gonna let the turn go. Oh, of course you'd need orders now. Let's keep the assault up on Toussaint Sengal. Let's make sure you get up here to the front lines. I figured we'd get a little damage. 2 units killed. I'm not mad. Just want to make that perfectly clear. Most of our military is in the air right now anyway. It's more of an air force. Our ground forces are really limited. It's Barbarian's turn now. Got a lot of uranium sitting around. That's a good thing. This golden age is probably going to outlast the war. What destroyer are we looking at? Let's move you up and bombard this guy. Just destroy that unit. You're well enough off to start helping with that guy. And no, I don't want to go after that battleship at this moment. Took him out. Excellent. Oh, we lost one of our destroyers. I'm really sad about that. Not really. Because Tabriz is about to fall. Let's make sure that happens. Let's get some more units in on this. There we go. One more and I'll take the city. Sam brought me some coffee and some water. Yes! Tabriz is down! We will now begin staging against Toussaint Sengal. Sengal. It's still a little iffy on that pronunciation. So, I didn't expect cold. Oh well, that's fine. It's coffee. That's what I wanted. Use this fortify until healed. Let's try to keep Heliopolis from falling. Let's start with that. And of course, because I didn't use the unit you wanted me to, you moved me away. I'm still surprised that this is our best option. Taiyuan, making our giant death robots. Mechian. I didn't really mean that upgrade, but that's fine. I'm just gonna send you here for now. More aluminum. Let's move you towards Sant Sengel. You can actually attack it from here, so I'm gonna have you guys do that. Oh, you're all done. Can you? No. We're gonna rebase you to here. I'm gonna keep rebasing. Get everybody up to Tabriz. Now let's get back to what we were doing over here. Oh yeah, I pillaged that trading post forever ago. That was not what I meant to do. That unit's gone. Darn sneezes. Not gonna quite get him, but the important thing is we'll be able to deal with him next turn. Let's actually get a giant death robot out here. Move you up. Move you up. Alright, I wanted you to get that aluminum. Why do I feel like I'm not done with everything? Probably because I'm not. Ooh, excuse me. Now what I really need is a land unit over here. Purchase. Give me a tank. Giant death robot is fine. For now, how is this unit doing? Nope. What about these guys? No. You're well enough to rebase. Get up there. What do we got sitting here? Oh, you're good enough to rebase as well. Now, why am I choosing production? Alright. Tabriz. Of course, we're going to get a courthouse here. Yangzhou. I'm just going to pretend we don't need anything right now. Because we really don't. No, you can't have the nuclear plant and the solar plant. Sorry. You can have a stock exchange and a public school, though. I don't see why not. Yangjiang got its trade route back. Ansazi. Make one tank. And then stealth bombers. Stealth bombers are my friends. Now and forever. I really don't know what I want to do here. Let's make happiness that we don't need. This is the problem when you have a lot of cities. You can't just set them to do whatever. That's another thing I'd like to do. is have cities choose improvements, or I could have like a setup where I say I only want you to get these buildings. There's a lot of modding I would do to this game if I could. Got some stuff going on. Not much. He didn't really do much. And he passed his turn. I can't help feeling like this is the turn where I'm going to crush his face in most. Before we have the city fire... Oh. Move you here. And then city fire. Hey! That's really annoying. It's another thing I wish I had control over is what the turn order was. I'd like you to come from that side. Take you two turns to get there. It's gonna take 3 turns. Let's start hitting Karakorum. It's nasty. And I know it, but I don't care. In a future domination victory, I'd like not to use any atomic weapons. That'd be an interesting victory. Probably start trying to win from really early on. Just conquer everything I see. Kind of like I did with... And I still kind of feel bad for it because the Aztecs really didn't have a chance to even set their feet in. And I just wailed on them. What is it, here? Yeah. Oh man, Karakorum is way down. Oh, if I could just get a unit in there, but I won't be able to. I know I won't be able to. I don't even know what to do. Oh yeah, I do. No. I'm just gonna make sure everybody's healed up. You go ahead and sleep this turn. Let's make sure everybody's good. No. Rebase to Tabriz. One additional attack per turn. Gotta take it. And you just move up to high man on the totem pole as far as my aerial bombardment goes. No, I didn't actually mean for you to rebase to that tank. That's pretty Lulz-worthy. He can't really do anything, so alert, alert, alert. Can you hit? No, it'll take you 1 turn. That's fine. I really wish I had done more to attack Coventry this turn now. I'm gonna pillage with your remaining. I really feel like it's gonna be over too quickly. Just fill up the queue. What, do you still have? Well, shoot, pillage again. Oil well. That means you're done. Yes. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. You definitely need to fortify until healed. This will be a costly attack, but I'll do it. Clear them out. Now, who hasn't moved here? You're not actually going to take damage for this. Yeah, that's right. No more settling. I demand it. And you're still healing. Okay. Feel like we've taken this front back over, which really wasn't a big deal to begin with. Have you all gone? Have you all gone? Okay, good. Have I moved everybody up here? No, I haven't. Rebase to Tabriz. I'm not actually going to need all of that after all. And by that, I mean all that aluminum. There you go. More production to choose. I'll just leave it at that. Make a stadium. It'll take forever. Next turn us. Head towards Tosan Sengel. I knew I was going to lose some units. This is not... Oh, only one? Huh. Huh. Oh, so happy. I really want to take Coventry. Oh, great engineer in Beijing. Pretty sure I can't bombard there. Yeah, no. Stay alert. You can't attack yet. Let's get you some aerial cover here. One more. And take it. It's mine. It always belonged to me. No, that's a little crazy. Like I said, I feel like we're really close to the end of the game. Taking Coventry is just proof that we have the better situation. Fortify until healed. Toussaint, Sengel, you're ours too. Of course, it's taken a long time for these to happen, but we're so close to done, it doesn't matter. And this golden age helped out a little, but we were pretty much already there. I know there's nothing I can do here, wonder-wise, but I'm gonna look anyway. Wow, 98 opera houses? That ain't happening. That ain't happening. I could go buy all those, but I don't feel like it. Markets would have... Coliseums, that could have happened. Papermaker? Oh, we're so close to the Papermaker one. But, let's just increase an already ridiculous production. And a land one. And then we're just going to fortify you here. We can just start moving giant death robots this way. There we go. That's good. Where can I buy here? This is really, like I said, I don't... Not that I would ever do something like this in reality, but if I had the choice in the situation, I wouldn't use all these atomic bombs because of the fallout. I mean, there's so many bad things that go along with using this outside of the bounds of this game. The nuclear fallout is really not that bad here. It doesn't reflect well upon what really would happen. Teotihuacan, making tanks. Gonna get another stealth bomber soon. Not that we need it. Oh boy. Let's just make sure Karakoram knows about us. Oh. Oh. Well, it's time for a rebasing. Doesn't really take a lot of them either. So in the future, this is, like I said, another thing that we're going to have to remember. Let's make sure you don't die, and let's start getting rid of him. You don't belong here no more. Trade route established? Washington. Persepolis, again, we're mostly going to pretend like we don't need anything more. But we're also going to act like that the game doesn't end once we defeat him. These guys all need healed up. Oh, good. We didn't end up needing all this naval force that I made, which is kind of interesting, because I thought we were going to have a lot more naval troubles. We also didn't end up needing our great generals over here, which to me means a lot, because I have such good bonuses with them, and I'm not using them. I didn't need that part of it. What did help, though, was the Choku News. Very early on, their support made it possible to take out the Aztecs. And taking out the Aztecs allowed us to settle a lot of areas. Not having to face that third AI either was huge for us. I feel like now we could have done this a lot earlier and it would have been easier, but I don't feel like it's been such a burden. I mean, it's only been 20 turns since we started, and look at where we are. Need some ground units here. So real soon we're going to be going for the taking of the capital. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, we can finally next turn it. He's not putting things in the right places. As far as his troops, all these over here don't mean anything. Tabriz, I'm ready to abandon it for Coventry as far as basing my aerial troops. So there's that. Let's give you one movement that you're never going to use. Sure. They're getting all weird about the worker units. Fortify until healed. We need to make sure Karakoram doesn't heal fully. Need to keep it as low as possible until we can get ground units in there. Yes. And one more. Oh, and I don't like all these worker units here. Oh, it only killed one. Ugh. That's not gonna... Oh, it did kill it. Let's make sure Beshbalak hurts too. It's harder for them to defend in that situation. Fortify until healed. Don't really need Beshbalak, but if he's worried about it, it's going to be harder for him to defend his capital. It's not going to do anything. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to rush Beshbalak, but not because I really want to take it. Why can't you rest until healed? You're just the last unit that I used. Ulangam, become part of the Empire. One of us. Let's rebase you to Coventry. And let's fortify this unit till healed. You must make a paper maker. You must become part of the Empire. Let's make sure Pasargadae falls. Can you rush in here now and take this? No, but you can. Yes! Another city has fallen at my might. It's kind of scary because I'm no longer spending money to buy things. To have them produce that turn. Raz. Mataz. Fully healed. Can I wait? Okay, good. This unit doesn't need orders. Whatever. Let's just use his movement. Some weird things are starting to happen. Let's put you here. Let you fortify until healed. Do nothing. It's next turn already. I expect him to come crying to me to be like, no, no more. Let me live. And I'd be like, no. We're number one. And if I didn't just take his capital, there's no question I could take all the land. But I've done so much fallout damage that I really don't want to deal with it. It's going to take 2 turns, but he's not going to be able to destroy that unit. So, there you go. Wow, he's really putting units in my way. Really? It's all but over here. I'm really happy about this. This is probably... I mean, no, this is exactly how I like to win this game when it comes to domination. The first Civ that I played, Civ 3, this is... I was India, and I got 10,000 points, which was my highest score ever in a game. It still is to this day. Let's just hurt Karakoram a little. Oh, yeah. That unit's pretty much destroyed. Did not need this unit. Hairbin produced us nothing good. And it's my own fault. I decided, you know, what was going to get made where. Sure, let's increase your operational range, though you're never going to see battle. Rebase to Yiching. Chang. Huh. Let's get you covered, too. Again, these units are never going to see the battle. rush out and kill him? Neither of them you can kill. I'm gonna sleep you, or well, skip you. I can't skip your turn. Oh, because of choose production. Make a theater. We have some worker units in our way. Clear the path. And that's the game. That's the game. Just take it already. The two-pronged attack down here did us everything we needed.
The world has been convulsed by war. Many great and powerful civilizations have fallen, but you have survived and emerged victorious. The world will long remember your glorious triumph.
It is my world. It's my world now. In the words of a Metallica song. I'd like to see some of this if you'll load it. Oh, that's just that. Okay. Right. We were best at everything even before we defeated him. Apparently, wait, let me take a look here. My last victory was somewhere down here on the scale. I found Rome a city of bricks and left it a city of marble. If I hit the replay, it's gonna crash. Anyway, as it crashes, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. This has been, so far, the best game I've played. I enjoyed it immensely. In the comments below, let me know what you want to see next season. I'm thinking a diplomatic victory. Ooh, we can actually look at this. A diplomatic victory would be nice. Yeah, that's going to crash it. Let me look at graphs. So Songhai was that other civilization. His score started to crash right about the time we fought him. The Aztecs crashed earliest, and then Songhai was down. We didn't really get away with it until right about here. Let's take a look at some other things. Yeah, we had a jump, and then we steadily rose. We rose really well at the end there from the city connection. And this is how deals look. He made some stuff off me several times. Building maintenance. Mongolia's crashed. Ours crashed here, but then steadily rose. It was very expensive. We made a lot of buildings. I'm actually curious about culture. We were the culturists pretty much the whole time. We fought a little bit in this area, but then after some dips, we just took off. He always had me beat in excess happiness, which is fine because we came back in this area. And all of a sudden we're at 229, so I don't know what that's all about there at the end. I'm curious about the food situation. We fought for it for a while, but then it's just gone after this little dip in food. And this is what I'm not surprised to see. We fought over the most gold per turn. Here's that crash we had where we went broke, or it's here. This is really interesting, the way this spikes like this. What else is there to look at? Golden Age turns. Looks like everybody got some Golden Ages, but it looks like we got the most. The Aztecs got a really long one here at 15 turns. Normally ours are supposed to be 15 turns, so that's got to be more. No, that graph is not reading right. Just happiness in general. I thought we looked at, well, we looked at excess happiness. Now this is one, yeah. We used our cities more. We built more buildings, and we used those instead of using improved tiles. That's interesting to note that he had so many improved tiles. And of course, overall, we paid more for improvement maintenance. Military might. We peaked out here, and then when we crashed, we lost a bunch. No? This is the war. It took a lot from us, I guess, particularly at the end here. It's like 2 turns ago, I guess. But then we spiked back up, probably as we bought some stuff. In fact, I guarantee it. Now, a number of cities. These areas are where we stayed the same. We made small jumps until a certain point, then we just shot up, stabilized, shot up, shot way up, stabilized for a while, and then at the end we started gaining cities again. This is really interesting stuff. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn from what I've done here. Obviously, known Tex, he beat me out till almost the very end. But we were ahead of them right up to their collapses. It's interesting that we petered out at the same time here, and our graphs in a couple places mirror each other. I wonder if that's because of agreements. Now, policies, that's going to look like a stair step. Apparently we had the most, probably because of our culture advantage, which definitely helped out. Now, this is something I really wanted to see. Yeah. It stayed even for most of the time. There's some weird stuff going on there. Now, population. It looks like from the very beginning we were ahead of the Aztecs. And I think that had a lot to do with us taking them out. That and the Chuco news. Production per turn. He had us beat most of the game. We won because of our ability to purchase things. We were smart and we kept our money up when he had money problems. He's actually better at science than us. Pretty much the whole game. It didn't help him out much. We streaked away pretty early on. Our leveling, our increase kind of got awkward at some points, but we just kept going. Now, total culture, that's one I want to see. Why does it drop back down? I don't understand. Oh, because it's total culture in this number. So we just got a culture near the end. I don't even know which one it was. But we were ahead on culture the whole time. His peaks never matched ours. Total gold. Now that's right. Right before the war started, he had 5 gold in his treasury. He had problems and he never got back. Here's where our crash was. We were broke, but then after that, we reached new heights because I made sure we had money buildings all the time. And this is another thing that had a huge effect on the whole play. It doesn't matter up until this crash. Like, when he had his crash, we weren't doing anything with that. We kept him even for a while here. But when we got all this extra money, we were able to buy most of the things we needed to keep from crumbling. Now, unhappiness. We had a ton of unhappiness according to this. Nobody else really had unhappiness problems like we did. But look at the map. Just looking at the map, it makes sense. He had a way, way higher unit maintenance cost, which is interesting because I thought I had a high maintenance cost back here, but it was even increasing here. Now, work tiles. What? Oh, right. because we had more citizens, we could work all our tiles. And that kept going up because our population kept going up. Now, I want to look at the map. I want to see how this goes. We started really, really close to him. Don't crash, please. If it does, that's okay. Thank you all for watching. I hope you... No! We can actually watch this. Good. I actually want to see how this goes. Mongolia increases first. So he's got 3 cities before turn 50. I can't really, from this view, say who's doing best. Well, Mongolia is going crazy. And before turn 100, we expanded a little. And then by 150, I remember saying, we need to get moving again. And we do. So when exactly does he settle so close to me? Right then. He knows I'm there and he settles on me. And then he buys that tile right in front of me. And boom, he's gone. So let's keep watching this. Then we take another city and another. It's not even 50 turns that we're fighting him. Look at Mongolia. Oh wow, they only had 3 cities when he conquered them? Wow. He was way ahead of me at this point. Like, I can't even compare with what he's doing there. I had no chance at this point. If he were to come at me, I would have lost. So let's see here. What happens next? I take over that island, which gives me access to all of this territory here. And I start expanding to it. We've about equalized in size of our empires at this point. Oh man, I settled up there really quickly. I got extremely aggressive, yeah. And it's just gonna fill in more from here. These 3 cities down here, they were everything. I'm not gonna lie though, the city here that I couldn't pronounce, this gave us access to keep him busy here. And keeping him busy here kept him from putting everything on us here. So we're coming up on the war now. We're really close to it. I own this entire continent. I own all of this. I own all of this. It's pretty clear what's going to happen. He took out that city-state and settled relatively quickly after it. But then I took that. I was like, get out of here. And then boom, boom, boom. That happened really fast there at the end. Let's look at that one more time. Turn 600. Turn 603, we've already taken a city. Turn 607, we take another city. So in this area, we take a total of 7 more cities. And we do that in 22 turns. Yeah, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. I said goodbye a couple of times here, so I'm going to make this short. Don't forget to tell me what you want to see in the next season. Like I said, I'd like to do a diplomatic victory. Let me know what you think. But other than that, thank you all for watching. I had a great time. Definitely not done with Civ 5. We got to at least get all the victory types. I'll see you in the next season, everybody. Bye-bye.